Woo. It feels so good to say this, y'all. Welcome back to another video by me, Jordan, aka Proverse. And this is Proverse World. And we've got a lot to cover, like outside of just, what the video's about and whatnot. But I know it's been a while, been MIA. And if y'all really want to know, like, the backstory behind that, like, y'all gotta stay to the end of the video pretty much. So if you want to know what's been going on with me, if you really care about what's been going on, why I haven't been on in like damn near 3 months, like please just stay to the end of the video. If you're new here or if you've been watching and you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button. I will start posting again. I'm telling y'all, I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. I promise you I'm back. Like I'm back for real this time. Um, Please hit that big red subscribe button down below. Hit the bell to get notifications for my new videos, my new uploads, whatnot. And hit the like button so other people can see this and we can get the video, and the algorithms. People can start liking it, people can start sharing it, whatnot. I really appreciate that. So just to get, you know, some things out of the way right now, I will say this. I'm gonna get a little bit more less PG on this channel. And I'm not talking about like I'm not gonna be swearing like a sailor or nothing or showing nothing inappropriate, nothing like that, because that'd be against guidelines and whatnot. But like I deal with a lot of music and there's a lot of cuss words in music and I don't really like to censor stuff like that. You dig what I'm saying? Like I don't really like to censor music, art and whatnot. So if there's a cuss word there, if it's not like an F bomb or like something like, N word or anything, like I skip the N words, I'm clearly, I look like this, but I'll go ahead and skip the N word just because YouTube might pick it up and whatnot, and mistake it for a slur or something like that. But y'all, I don't know, y'all probably know how it is already, man. With this social media stuff, they can't tell the difference. But yeah. Also, I like to give a big shout out to Joseph. This was supposed to be your video months ago. Shout out to Joe. This is your video, bro. And I'm gonna be real. I did not like that Yachty song. I know it's been a while. You probably forgot all about that conversation. You put that in the comment section. I did not like that Yachty song. I don't like Yachty in general. I'm gonna be real. I don't enjoy his music. Nothing against him. He seemed like a cool dude, but his music ain't never been for me. And I tried listening to it. I promise you. I just didn't like it. I gave him a chance. Um, but this song is a very special song to me. And I'm gonna go more into detail about it like after when I start talking about my situation and whatnot, why I've been gone. But it's called Barbed Wire by Kendrick Lamar. And this is pretty much like his second project under the name Kendrick Lamar, because you guys don't know. He used to go by the name K Dot. That's his, nickname, street name, whatever. He used that as his rap name up until he dropped the Kendrick Lamar EP, which came out before this. I believe it had like 16 songs, but he called it an EP. EP is supposed to be like no more than 5 to 6 songs, 7 songs, something like that. So that was pretty interesting. This is his second project under the name Kendrick Lamar. And this was a mixtape. And let's get right into it, man. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Oh, wrong monitor. My bad, guys. My bad. So yeah, this album was pretty much about I'll give it a little spoiler, whatever. If you guys haven't like listened to this before, this album was basically about fame. Coming up in the industry, dealing with different levels of vices and fame, and what you're gonna run into and whatnot. You guys probably can't really see it, but there's a bunch of famous figures in here: Michael Jackson, Jimi Hendrix, Pimp C, Old Dirty Bastard, Kurt Cobain, like Marvin Gaye probably in there somewhere. Like it's a bunch. It's a bunch of people. A lot of major musical figures in here. Icons, if you will. Not even just figures, icons. Those are icons right there. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't really care about celebrity that much and whatnot, but you can't deny it. So I'm gonna just get right into it, man. This is Life in the Lyrics, Kendrick Lamar, Bob Wire. And this is how we starting off. I'm gonna start off with the first verse. All right. It goes like, have you ever felt like you never get life, like you never did right, sort of like a black sheep? Stop right there. Y'all don't know, you know, you feel like an outcast, black sheep, whether it's in your family, friends, social circles, society. This, just have you ever felt like you were an outsider, you were an outcast, whatnot? So back down, backing out your dreams like some bad sleep, chasing for the win, but you never win the track meet. Oh, what a cruel world for a broke hitter. It's bitter, and life's a don't hit women, so I bit her. I struck a little vein, let her know I wasn't playing. I was so sincere, like Nas' first name and Belly. Oh my God. Woo. My bad if I got loud there, y'all. I'm getting a little tongue tied, and this is fire to me. Lysa don't hit women, so I bit it. I struck enough pain just to let her know I wasn't playing. I was so sincere, like Nas' first name and Belly. I'm tripping up right now, y'all. I'm trying to get it together. This is so much because these is like, jeez, man. Life's a, you know what, Nas. Like that's a Nas. Like that's like you don't know ill matter. I gotta do a Nas song one day. I gotta really do a Nas song one day. Uh, and then so sincere, like Nas' first name and Belly. Like Belly is a classic movie, bro. Like I really like this scheme. I gotta get back to it. My bad, y'all. They tell me it's very difficult to see 25, and if I survive, it'll probably be with a celly. My opportunities are low because my brown complexion floats in the ghetto rather in some hills like yo, I'm tripping up, y'all, but I'm already this deep in the video, so I'm not editing nothing. I'm not retaking this. Like they tell me it's very difficult to see 25, and if I survive, it's probably with a celly. My opportunities are low because my brown complexion floats, and they rather see in the hills. They rather in the ghetto in some hills like Giuseppe. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. My bad. Ooh, it's been a while. Well, he basically just said like, I'm in the hood, like my opportunities are low. Like this is what it was like for a lot of people. Like there's a lot of things that he couldn't do because people would judge him off of his appearance, off rip. Like oh, you know what I mean? Like, we know what it is. Like everybody had biases and whatnot. So he's aware that my opportunities are low because of my complexion. And then he's in the ghetto, and they they rather see him. They rather see him in the ghetto than in the hills. It's like Giuseppe's a shoe brand pretty much. They want me unemployed until I hit the streets fulfilling voice of broke D boys selling weed up my prestige till I live with the blues, BB King or the neighbors of Snoop. Oh my gosh. Yo, I don't want to have to explain this, but if you know, like you know what he mean by these lines, bro. And it's like so the way he pieced that together, like till I live with the blues, BB King, like BB King is a blues legend. Like I haven't listened to a lot of BB King. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I'm not gonna act like I did, but I'm familiar with who BB King is and the neighbors of Snoop. Like if you don't know, then you probably don't need to know. I'm gonna be real with you. If you don't know what that line means, you probably don't need to know. I ain't gonna explain it. And then the line is like, in the club, like, F it though. This is only one life. Life. And if you say I can't live comfortable, I'm gonna tell you that's a lie. A lie, a lie. So why I hold this bottle of Ciroc with a handful of celebrate the very day that I get past through the barbed wire. That's a song. That's a song part from another artist. And then, it's like a little chant in there. And then he repeats it. Uh-oh. They trying to get me trying to get me. Trying to make me watch an ad. Y'all ain't about to get me, cuz. Stop playing with me. All right, second verse. Have you ever felt like you never get life, like you never did right, sort of like a black sheep? Trying to get away from the world stereotype. Barbed wire got barricade on your destiny. And I'm pretty sure this is obvious. And I don't know. It's obvious to some, probably not to others. Um, One thing that I figured out pretty much this year, like I've been listening to this song since like 2015 or whatnot. It came out in like 2010, but I found out about K Dot way later. Most people did. And sheep are herd into barbed wire fences. So hearing those, constantly hearing black sheep, barbed wire, barricade, destiny, like you're being herded, you're being secluded, you're being put in a box, you're being trapped. So keep that in mind before I get to the end of the song. Whew. Barricade on your destiny. She desperately in need of some inspiration. See what the people saying. She gonna have a baby, then flee from her education. At the age of 16, credit card scam scheme. See a scar on her eye. Boyfriend brutality. That's powerful right there, man. So he's speaking from a perspective of a young woman, um, in this cycle, in this barbed wire, in this secluded area. She's a black sheep. You know, she's in a tough spot right now. Like, things happen. We all got our choices. Some people, some people don't have choices. A lot of people do have choices. Some people are put into bad situations and that's all they know. At the end of the day, not making any excuses for, anybody out there doing bad or whatnot. But some people they only know what their environment is. So let's continue. She'll never get by no way. She'll never get by no how, no way. Welfare receipt, property of the state, housing section 8, corner store, prostitute, the owner about to prosecute the hitters, tell her that she cute, hood rat, trashy, 6 baby daddies, and this baby daddy's new to the family, chilly in pajamas, waiting on the first, fast forward, spilling drinks on her fur. That's why she like in the club like effort though. It says it's only one life. And then, pretty much the same thing. And instead of saying in the club with a bottle of Ciroc, now she up in VIP pouring Merlot in the glass. Celebrate every day that she get past. So she sipping on Merlot. She ain't got no Ciroc in her in her cup, in her glass, man. She got that Merlot, man. Good one. You feel me? Some people like Merlot, some people don't. It's a preference thing, like all things. Then we get to verse 3. Have you ever felt like you finally got life? You finally got right. No longer a black sheep, living off your dreams like Christina a million in the front seat of a convertible, eloping to get married. Hey, living off your dream. I'm gonna be real. Like, I mean, it's kind of obvious to me because I know who Christina Milian is. I know she was, she was with the Dream at some point. Singer, songwriter, very talented. And then a million, like you got a million. What a feeling of overcoming the odds. It's like what a feeling of overcoming the odds. It's like we just hit the lottery. My God, there must be a God, cause golly, you don't made it through the straight. You don't made it through the fight while squabbling Ali. Like I'm tripping up a lot, y'all. It's pretty late. I'm gonna be real. Like not making no excuses, and it's been a while since I pretty much did this. But dog, the penmanship, the artistry in this, like you finally got right. Like you overcame the odds. Like you hit the lottery, bro. Like you were in this tight situation. A lot of people are in this tight situation. People that's still in these situations, and you finally got out of the situation. It feels like you hit the lottery. Like going to the NBA, even just moving out of your environment, it feels like you hit the lottery. Like I'm gonna be real, like moving away from your hometown, like even if it's not a bad place, but just getting away and being well traveled or travel somewhere different or live somewhere different or whatever, like it just feels great. It feels good. Um, there must be a God, because golly, you don't made it through the fight while squabbling Ali. Like shout out to Ali, man. RP to Muhammad Ali. one of the greatest boxers and activists of all time. He's a symbol. Also, Bruce Lee was on that cover art. I don't know if Ali was on there though. I can't remember because it's pretty tough to see. Now your life's looking up and you escape the crooked cuffs, and you ain't have to kill her just to make a couple bucks. She ain't have to go in on everybody for a dollar. Making good decisions, got an independent business mind. Both of y'all are steady grinding, doing it the legal way. Just trying to make a decent pay on every second of the day. I know I messed up the flow, but they won't give you credit. This is out their mouth. You must have joined the Illuminati just to ball out. So I had to skip over some of that stuff because it was just like it's just pretty much crazy. But basically he didn't have to resort to the streets. They both didn't resort to the streets. There's two different street lights, of course. I don't subscribe to the street light, but she didn't have to go and you know sell herself short, if you know what I mean. Go get some money, and he didn't have to you know do nothing crazy. Like he didn't have to be violent. He didn't have to do nothing to harm nobody. He just getting money the legal way. And then other people are watching them. And I didn't get this until like I listened to the song this year. Like mind you, I've been listening to this song since like 7 years now, probably 6, 7 years. Yeah, about 6, 7 years. And I never like knew what the last part meant. I thought he was dissing the people, like saying like, yeah, you must have joined the Illuminati just to ball out, like. But no, he was basically saying like when people see celebrity, when people see people doing good, they came from your environment, they came from a harsh environment, they're doing good, like you see they're successful, then you just assume, oh, you sold out. Like you sold out, you sold, whatever the case may be, like just to get that cash and that success that you have. And then, they do the same chorus pretty much in the club like effort though. It says it's only one life. And say you can't live comfortable. They gonna tell you that's a lie. So even if you overcame doubt and your living ain't bad, know it's a barbed wire that's always in your path through the barbed wire. And then the outro. Man, that was tough to get through. I'm gonna be real. So if y'all didn't like the video, you know, I won't be mad. I'm gonna be real. Like that was pretty tough though. Like that artistry, that penmanship, those flows, the way that he takes one stanza into the next stanza, it was pretty tough to get that flow back in because I didn't listen to the song within, like, I just did this, like, because I knew I needed to come back at some point. And I hope I did this song justice as much as I could. I messed up a few times and I left that in there. I wanted to give it down. Y'all know it's real over here. Uh, so yeah, like at the end, he said, just know there's some barbed wire that's always in your path. Like even if you're living not bad, there's always an obstacle. And that resonated with me so much because I was about to do this video before I had my type of my obstacle, whatever that I was pretty much going through and whatnot. And hold on, let me just go ahead and close this window. All right, yeah. So everything should be straight now. I don't know why that hurtful was right there. I think it's because of the video, but um, yeah, like I was supposed to do this song before that, before I had my situation, and it's just so ironic. It's crazy that this song is the song that I pretty much needed to get through my situation. Um, it was a personal. I won't go into too much detail of what that actually was, but let's just say I was angry, I was upset, I was frustrated. I was um I was mostly mad at myself, mostly frustrated with myself because um I just like there was something that I could have probably done sooner to prevent whatever happened to happen. And it's just on me. It's nothing nobody else involved. Nothing happened to anybody. Everybody's good. That's awesome. You know what I mean? Like it was just something that happened to me that I could have figured out sooner, and I didn't know what the result was gonna be. And I was just constantly frustrated, angry, upset, um, unaware, like not knowing what was gonna happen to me, what was gonna, come up, and it was tough. It was tough, man. It was mostly a mental battle more than a physical battle because I was just trying to get out of my own head, like just trying to be positive, trying to know that some things I can't control, but that was something I really could have attended to sooner. And I think right now I'm in a way better place. I'm in a way better place, man. Like I'm good right now. Like I'm straight. Um, I'm still kind of dealing with it to an extent, but it's not a big issue. Um, but yeah, I just have to realize like no matter what, like I was doing so good. I was dropping my videos week after week. This was fun to do and whatnot. Like and then boom, I get hit with an obstacle, and I had to stay positive. I think the mental battle was probably the most important part of it though. Like no matter what it is, like the mental battle is like if you lose mentally, you lose the physical battle. That's what I really believe in. So you gotta win that mental and that emotional battle before you can fully heal and beat that physical battle. And I just want to say that I pretty much beat it. I pretty much beat it. And not what y'all think. Like if y'all think it's something with them numbers and them letters, like nah, I ain't. I ain't gonna say what it is because they'll flag my joint. But nah, it had nothing to do with that. It was another matter on that. I just hold dear to me. And if you made it this far in the video, you watched 22 minutes of this, bro. Like I really appreciate y'all. Like for real. Like I tried to make this video as quick as I possibly could. I got a little tongue tied. I had to do an intro. I had to explain myself a little bit. But I felt like I wanted to explain myself. I ain't have to do nothing really. But you know, that's just I had to cover up some ground. And I'm hoping to make sure that the next video isn't 23, 24, 25 minutes long. You know? Um, so how do I end this? Um, you guys should be on the lookout for another video, probably the following week, unless I do something different in between the week and drop something at the end of the week. You never know. Might come up with something. But as far as the life and the lyrics, next week I got something else, something that you probably won't even expect me to do. It's another genre, it's a whole nother genre, but not really. Like it's like in between. It's like in between hip hop and R&B. I gave it away, but if you like R&B, you like contemporary R&B, you like hip hop, be on the lookout for that next song. Um, but yeah, this video is more than the life and the lyrics. Like I really love this song, and I love Kendrick Lamar is my goat. I'm gonna be real, that's my goat right there, and I'm excited for the next album. But that's a whole nother discussion. That's a whole nother video for me to do. So be on the lookout for a Kendrick Lamar video at some point. Maybe a Nas video. You never know what I'm gonna do, man. I ain't just life in the lyrics. Could do anything with this stuff, man. But yeah, you made it past. You've made it this far. I really do appreciate y'all. If you haven't watched any of them other videos, you can check them out. I won't put nothing at the end of this scene. This video should just be by itself. Shouldn't have to put no recommendations, nothing. If you want to watch something, just go down the channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Again, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Um, Comment. I forgot to tell y'all to comment. Comment down below, please. Comment down below. I forgot to say that earlier. Um, but thank y'all. This is Proverse, aka Jordan. Proverse, well, I'm out, y'all. Love.